welcome to Superpowers HQ. This is where the genius does his work, but he's not here, so I'm doing it. I thought that it would be interesting and informative to just let you know a little bit about the Superpowers, the members of the band, and my thoughts about what we've been doing during the year. So first of all, the band members themselves. Of course there's me. I'm the Kernel, and I've absolutely no idea why they call me the Kernel, although I suppose it was my idea to start this band and my kind of vision, if you like, which the guys have largely bought into. Originally, of course, many of you will know I played drums. These days I've attempted to take up the guitar, and I play generally my beloved Flying V's. A lot of people ask me where my guitar style and technique and influences have come from, and I don't really know how to answer that, except to say that the first thing you need to do is to start listening to this guy. The second thing you need to do is to start listening to these guys. The third thing you need to do is to never stop listening to these guys. And fourthly, you probably want to play drums for about 30 years first, so that you really understand rhythm, because rhythm is everything in music, absolutely everything. And as for the other guys, well, they're just all natural, talented musicians, whereas I had to work at it. Holding down the bass position, my very good friend, Mr. Steve Carroll, who I've known since we were in a band together at the age of 18. I remember the first time I met Steve Carroll, although Christ, I've tried to forget it, but he's just a phenomenal bass player. He's been there and back so many times, he's still coming back for more. What else can you say? You know, a man's sordid private life is none of my business. Matt DeLaMatte, fantastic guy, always up, always having fun, entertaining, loves what he does, and we love him too. And thank God he's on board, not least because my vocals sounded like I was being waterboarded, and so very happy to have him with us. Moving on to Stav, our main lead guitar player. Odd shoes, but hey, a fantastic guitar player. We thought he was just someone that learned to make missiles off the internet, but he's really great. He's not here very much, he travels a lot, and it's a bit like one of these lords who just turns up enough to make sure he gets paid his expenses, but we're happy to have him with us. And last but by no means least, the unflappable Mr. N Powers on drums. What a phenomenal drummer. Solid, doesn't make mistakes, an all-round good guy. And of course, he plays Ludwig drums, the same as I do. And by the way, I didn't choose Ludwig drums because Ringo Starr plays Ludwig. Drumming's moved on a long way since Ringo Starr. As a matter of fact, drumming moved on a long way since Ringo Starr, about 20 years before he started. But enough of that. So that's the band. I mustn't forget the sixth member of the Superpowers, Ian Hayward, our video and photography god, who I'm sure you can tell hasn't shot this video. He's just, unlike local government, he's always on time, he always comes in on budget, he's professional, he works hard and he gets it right. Just a top bloke. And he's responsible for the images that you see and generally for making us look great. He also introduced us to the Super Squirts. You may have seen us supporting the Squirts in the last few gigs. If you haven't, it's definitely worth coming along to see them. That's the band. We've had a great year. We've done some great gigs, and I do want to say a big thanks to Steve, the bass player, because he single-handedly got us those gigs. He's done a fantastic job. We hope that you enjoy the shows, and we hope that you'll buy our CDs at the end of the show. We may be old dogs, but we can still hunt, and we enjoy entertaining you, we enjoy having fun on stage, and we hope through the end of 2012 you'll come and see us, and we hope to keep improving and next year do even more gigs and bigger gigs and better gigs. So this is the Kernel signing off from Superpowers HQ. Rock and roll.